Welcome to Deep Thought. Too easy to spread ignorance. You know what? I got to speak on this. And this is going to be kind of a two-parter because I'm going to tell you tomorrow how to combat the negative misinformation that just flows around. It's too easy. It's on so many levels. Like, yesterday I was talking about models and what are they usually doing, regardless if they runway model or ordinary or just very ordinary looking. They selling something. Is you have corporations, they just trying to sell products. But then you have different organizations. It could be a political party, it could be a religious group, whatever. They trying to sell something. But then you got some people, they on some straight up con. And then some people, they just malicious. They just gonna spread like whatever, just because. Like how many people have had rumors spread, even about themselves. A rumor spread. And then the thing is, depending on the source of the person spreading the ignorance, or depending on the source, depending on a person, people might just believe it. Like if you have a prominent, I ain't gonna say a prominent doctor, but if you have somebody get on an advertisement and say they're a doctor, and conveniently leave out the word actor, which legally they're supposed to, but they spreading misinformation, people gonna believe it. In fact, that's how you get some companies that sell stuff, or somebody trying to promote something. They'll find somebody just to say this. And then they'll have an official sounding title, and then many people are programmed to believe it. But then that's a way they spread propaganda. That's a way they spread misinformation. Or sometimes all they have to do is just sound intelligent. They can be a straight up con artist. In fact, a lot of con artists are very good at sounding official. There is so much. It's kind of interesting. Or having a nice business card or something like that, or a flashy website. Like you get people, like here's an example. I was thinking about that website thing. You have some people spreading some legitimate information, legitimate stuff, like actually helpful information. But then some people might not listen to it or take it in, or at least investigate it. Because the website might have been plain. It wasn't flashy, it didn't have all that, right? But it's good information. Or like a book. Unfortunately, we do judge a book by its cover. You might have just a plain book with some plain words on it, but it has some powerful information. People don't pick it up, but then you get something real flashy. Indeed, even on YouTube. You get some people, they got these spectacular openings and, got the lights, all of that, just to catch someone's attention, but they ain't telling you shit. But then you got some people, I've seen some videos where they might not even have a regular opening. No music in the background, anything like that. But they giving some profound ass information. And in my next episode, I'm gonna tell you why I know they giving profound information. But a lot of people not paying attention to. In fact, I've always said that on YouTube. I say some of the people who have the best information, the most life-changing, the stuff that can actually help you, they not as spectacular as some people just spreading some bullshit. They don't have all that background and everything. But then you start looking at it, it's like some bullshit. But people caught up into the flashy thing. That's part of what makes it easy. People literally are judging a book by its cover. And it's like, okay, the cover look good, but people get in trouble. But that's all you need, or something official sounding. And I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of people being hurt. We're not sure about stuff. Indeed, there's so many, like people are talking about different studies. One thing I found, and I'm gonna get more into this in the next episode. Now, it's a part of this. I said, you know what? Because when I was thinking about this and what I was going to talk about, I was thinking, you know what? I can bring that up. I said, you know what? I need to save that because it's his own show, and y'all see tomorrow. But people, they really don't get beyond the surface. They don't go beyond it. So people just accept the information, even do stuff based off the information. Because, like studies, I was going to get into studies. And I've seen studies on the same subject, both contradict each other. I use a very good one, because everybody knows me about talking about body game. Now, I've actually shared some studies talking about body game. Talking about these women, they like this muscular man. But I've also seen some studies saying, oh no, that one of the guys who are chubby. So like, hold up. Which one is it? Technically it's both, but that's what I'm saying. You got stuff that contradict each other and everything. But who gets over? The one who looks the best or taps into something that somebody may want. And really, I'm gonna tell you what, you have a lot of people, they just ignorant, but they just at a level where they can sound convincing. And with social media and stuff, it's too easy. And in fact, let's just be real, you got some people who just consciously spread misinformation. It's actually, like I say, it's actually a form of warfare. When you spread maybe negative information about a group, it could be a racial group, it could be a religious group, whatever, it could be a subculture, and people don't question it, because they sound official in saying it. Remember, some of the best liars, they can make it sound like truth. In fact, you have some liars out there, they'll pass they are controlled enough, they can pass a lie detector test. Which, as an aside, that's why they don't use lie detector tests in court. Because all you have to do is believe the lie. You can believe the lie. If somebody had here's an example. If somebody had a lie detector up to me and they say, who are you really? And I'll say, well, actually, I'm an angel of the Lord named Seku. And I'm just really here to really have a judgment of humanity. I guarantee it's going to pass. Because the thing is, I can control my emotion to that extent. Or at least believe the bullshit. Believe the bullshit enough at that moment. So that's not accurate. But that same person trying to tell people some stuff. Or some information, you're going to believe them because they ain't going to give the usual signs that even somebody can read body language. They coming off as convincing. But if you think about it, ain't that a good actor? A really good actor can convince you of stuff. I always think it's amazing how different things can, everything connects. But it's too easy. And I want y'all to think about that. But I'm going to give you the countermeasure to the spirit of ignorance and how to prevent yourself from being taken into it in the next episode. So until then, I'll get back with you. Peace and blessings.